Good Tuesday morning. I'm Jared Klein coming to you live from the NBC29 Digital Desk with a look at this morning's Morning Rush. Let's take a look at today's top stories over on NBC29.com. At number one, a crash on Route 29 sending one person to the hospital and causing power outages. At number two, Charlottesville kids using a lemonade stand to raise money for families in need. Then at number three, an Orange County farm holding a sunflower festival. First this morning on the local beat, since SNAP benefits have new post-pandemic requirements, many people who once qualified now don't. That means food banks and food pantries around the NBC29 viewing area are seeing more of a need. With fewer donations, the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank went over budget to buy food. The Emergency Food Network says after SNAP benefits changed, it noticed a spike. Now, despite this, food banks and the pantries around here tell us that they will be able to keep up with demand. The Charlottesville Albemarle SPCA says it is changing its hours to better serve potential pet owners. After getting some feedback, the CASPCA will now close on Mondays. From Tuesday to Thursday, it will be open from noon to 6, and on weekends from noon to 5. The SPCA found more people stop by during the late afternoon or on their way home from work. Well, you may have noticed new suicide prevention signs off John Warner Parkway or the McIntyre CHS Connector Trail. They were put there thanks in part to this teenager, Jordan Sherbagi. He's a senior at Charlottesville High. The teenager says he's seen a decline in morale, and for his Eagle Scout project, he partnered with Region 10 to make signs and benches to spread awareness of the suicide lifeline.
Just wanted to build awareness and show the community that at least someone cares. I know a lot of people will see it, and that's the goal that I'm trying to bring. It's near the high school. That's where I go, so it's kind of convenient.
Sherbagi says the signs let students know there is help out there. All they have to do is reach out. The number for the lifeline is 988. And even with more heat in the forecast for today and tomorrow, city pools in Charlottesville have called it a season. They closed up shop yesterday after a busy and challenging summer. Andrea Ross is in charge at the Washington pool, and she says the pool hit capacity a couple times over the past few months, reaching 300 people. I think if you have a pool at home today, it might be worth taking a dip.
Absolutely.
Or have access to a pool.
I was even like ice cream. Treating yourself to some ice cream. It's hot.
It's going to be a hot one out there, so yeah.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
All right, so this is kind of interesting, this story, where people are moving. So the top 10 metro areas that have been the hottest destination since 2019. So number one, Austin. People are moving to Austin. Dallas, Las Vegas, Denver, Orlando, Phoenix, Houston number 7, Jacksonville, Florida 8, Nashville, and Salt Lake City.
Yeah, you can definitely see they're down south where it's warmer.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, you don't see anywhere in like New England or
Virginia,
I guess the Great Lakes, Virginia. Yeah, people want to go where it's warmer, and I don't blame them. But you know, my only fear with moving too far south would be the fall is my favorite season. So
change of season.
I wouldn't want to miss that. But
yes, that's true.
Not having to deal with the winter weather would be nice.
That is also very true.
Yeah.
Especially when, like us, we have to show up to work. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
We don't get a snow day.
Exactly. But you know, Salt Lake City does kind of surprise me. It just seems like a random addition there.
But people are moving there. So yeah, Austin I get. Austin's a neat town. Too,
yeah. Yeah. 3 of them are in Texas, 2 in Florida here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So, do you have those grocery reward cards?
I do.
Things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I think I have them for literally every grocery store. So it's interesting. Some people may not realize, based on when you buy your groceries and you scan that, what grocery stores are able to glean about you, so they can figure out your demographics, so your race, your employment, languages. They can tell by that your household information, so marital status, if you have kids, even like your payment, the types of credit cards you use, and your geolocation. So it's interesting how you swipe you think, oh, I'm getting some discounts, but they're really using this to try to get as much information of the shoppers and the things that you're buying, and that's how they can kind of cash in on that too.
I feel like every store has a card, and they ask you, do you have our card? Well, no, I don't have every single store's card, or my entire keychain would be filled with cards.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't aware they were tracking all that information just from buying some groceries.
Right. I mean, how could I'm like, I guess they can tell I have kids because I buy like, you know, kid snacks. I don't, you know, it's interesting.
Yeah, how did they figure that out?
I guess with diapers and formula and baby food, like that would, I guess, tell them.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And kind of, you know, kind of that big brother kind of feeling I get from that, which is interesting. Okay, finally, this is a kayaker captured this moment, a shark chasing a seal. And it is quite something to watch this seal just keep trying to get away from this shark. The video ends at some point here, but I'm not sure if the shark who prevailed here, but it's amazing. I mean,
I'm like gasping every single time the seal pops up.
I know. I'm like, please keep going. And then the seal actually almost hits the kayaker.
Yeah.
It comes right there into his kayak, but fascinating.
So I guess we don't know if the seal got away. Hopefully.
I know. I hope so too.
Seal got away.
But it's a kind of a National Geographic moment, you know? Anyway, pretty neat.
That's pretty cool. All right. Well, good morning to Rita. She's watching us at UVA. Marjorie, watching us from West Virginia. Good morning, Marjorie. And we've got a viewer from Poland this morning, Barbara.
Whoa, Barbara in Poland.
Yeah.
That might be the farthest.
It might be.
So far.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I guess it's not morning for you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon for you in Europe.
Right.
And Dallas, you're watching from Kent's Store. Have a great day and stay safe to you as well.
Nice to see everybody.
Yeah, try to stay cool out there because it's definitely going to be a hot one. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael & Son Cooling. We've got a high of 99 today and the same thing for tomorrow, hot and humid. So we are sticking with the summer weather even after the unofficial end of summer yesterday. But things will be cooling off by the end of the weekend. We've got that big UVA game coming up on Saturday. And this week is the final week for Fridays After 5. So if you had not had a chance to go out and enjoy that yet, this week is your last week until next year. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday out there. Stay cool out there. We'll see you again on NBC29 News at noon.